Mills,
Yo, what's the word, bro?
what's good, King?
Ain't shit. What's goody?
Good to chopping up with you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, to say you've been part of this culture for years is an understatement. You know what I'm saying? You watch battles and you're not in the building and you watching battles. You say, who's that brother right there? Always in the front right there, catch absorbing all the good battles throughout the years, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's get to it, man. JC and Sürf, man, talk to me. What's the word? How JC feeling about the battle? How you feeling about you as manager? How you feeling?
First and foremost, salute to you, man. I know you've been around for a while too. We ain't never really get to chopping
Yes.
up and shit, but I've been know who you was and shit.
Appreciate you, King.
Besides that, though, honestly, hearing JC material throughout the weeks, like when he was prepping and all that, I always felt like it was great material. You feel me? I never felt like, yo, I don't like. I felt it hit different for me because it was like people always say like, yo, JC don't angle, he not direct enough. So it was like, all right, for you to switch it up like that is good. You feel me? Like that's a great thing to do. Like switch it up, especially for that quality of for the type of nigga Sürf is and the type of level he on. Like that's a beautiful thing. You feel me? For me. And as far as his peers and shit, as far as battle rappers, like the ones I know that did hear it, they was feeling the same way and shit. But still to this day, like even I feel like when it drop on the app, it's gonna be a obvious rewatchable battle. Like, and I feel like it's gonna be closer. But I'm not about to sit here and be like niggas like, oh, when they drop on the app, JC gonna win. Like because even let's say JC do win on the app,
Right.
that's still not gonna make me feel like, oh, that's a win for us because you gotta gradually you gotta step your level up to where you want to win in the building and on the app. You feel me? So he been an app nigga. He been winning on the app. So
15 wins, right? 15 in a row.
You feel me? So when you win that many battles, it's obvious that you a camera nigga. We all know that. So you trying to get to the next level after that, like grasping the building, cause the building, winning in the building is what brings the money, the big money. You feel me? Like me knowing like behind the scenes and how all this shit go, being around for so long.
You know what's going on, Mills.
Yeah, facts. Like I know what these niggas be making and all that, and it's a beautiful thing to see. I want to see my niggas eating all that. You feel
Of
me?
course,
So
of course.
That's my whole point of all of this, like as far as managing, because I just want to see niggas get the bags that I feel like they've been deserved. You feel me? I'm just trying to help niggas like with how I'm plugged in and what I could do for niggas as far as what they lacking in. You feel me? So that's what my whole goal is. Like I feel like JC been supposed to get paid like these niggas, but it was shit that he wasn't doing that they was doing. You feel me?
Let's go back to the before the face off, all right? I want to get your take on this. A lot of conversation, Mills, is where JC at? Why is he not popping up? Why is he all quiet? Why is he on the low? The biggest battle of his career. You should be shit talking with Sürf. You should be selling the battle and everything like that. What was the conversation you and JC? Was there ever a conversation? Okay, we just gonna focus on the material only and then pop out for the face off, and that's that.
No,
And the battle,
this is the thing.
talking.
This is the thing. Like battle rap is a job, right? So JC is the guy at work that he's very professional. I'm not getting on this plane if my 3 rounds are not done and memorized in my head. I'm never doing that. Like if I feel like it's time for my flight and the event the next day and all my shit not materialized, my shit not memorized, I'm not even getting on this plane. That's how JC is. You feel me?
Okay.
Like my shit has to be done, and JC always goes by. JC always want his shit done. Worst come to worst, 2 weeks before the event. Like he get to it when he gets his opponent, he locks in. Even for me, at times it'll be hard to reach him. Like he'll always hit back, but it's always like I know when that nigga locking in, especially depending on who the opponent is, he locked in on a different level. So he the super professional at work. You feel me? Like he's very professional. I'm coming to do my job and do it well, and then
for a decade.
Absolutely. So I told him, we know you got that part. Like, and to be honest, you better than 90% of the top tiers that probably get couple more dollars then, you feel me?
Mm.
So that's where everything else come into play, where you got to get it to where it's like you got to snatch that crowd in the building and then let everything else play out how it play out. Like once you get that energy and when you get in the crowd and all that, like because and this, it's sad to say, but the truth is he got to go a little harder than the average nigga that's top tier for the simple fact that he's 5'5". You feel
Yeah,
me?
size and stature you're
So
talking about right now. I got you. Right.
so when you looking at you, when the crowd is looking at him and it's like, all right, he's small and we already know what his pen is about, but how is he going? This is battle rap. Like niggas want to hear that shit where it's like niggas want to feel what you talking about. You feel me?
Mm.
So JC got to do a little more than an average nigga on that stage. You feel me?
Mm.
So that's basically what everything is with what I'm trying to do with them. Like and well, your question, like
Right.
leading up to it, everybody's talking about it, but he was going to get in his bag as far as the promoting. But when the event sold out so quick, it was like, all right, the event sold out. Now I
Time
could
to work.
really work,
Mm.
and not have to worry about that because he wanted to promote. He was on his mind is like promote, and then event sold out, and it's like, all right, what more is gonna happen? It's not like niggas gonna be like, oh, I don't want to come no more because he not promoting. You feel me?
Mm.
Like, look at like I was just saying yesterday. Gun Title sold the show. Like you got Sürf. He's fucking
Box
a
office.
marketing genius. You know
Right.
him. He's box office.
Mm-hmm.
Tay Rock, easy as box office now. So you
Right.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then that only those 3 battles was announced and the shit was sold out.
Mm.
And this is without people knowing about. Like I've been knew Suge and Chess was going on. I knew it was supposed to be Daylight first, and then I knew Suge what happened with that and Suge and Chess. So it was like when they had in my head, I'm like when they hear this, it's like now it's no more tickets. They already sold out. But
MILLZ, do you also did you look at it also as a manager like, yo, my client is battling Sürf. Sürf's name alone, respectfully, is gonna sell and do what it do because it's Sürf, right? Let him do all that. I don't gotta do that.
Not even let him do it. I just knew like once I told JC, like once we was talking and it was like, all right, damn, the shit sold out. I said, all right, so lock in on that and then your promotion, save it for the face off now.
Okay,
You feel
got
me?
you. Right.
So now
Right.
you can put your energy for the promotion into the face off. And to be honest, you know that's not even him, but I gotta pause. I gotta bring that out of him because it's like you have to do this because when he did that face off, the battle world was in a frenzy. You feel me?
Mm.
It was like, yo, I never seen a nigga like have Sürf on the edge in the face off like
That's a
this.
fact.
You feel me? So it was shit that niggas never seen before, especially coming from JC. So anytime you know JC, he's not into the promoting, talking shit, and doing all that, which is a problem. It's on the
He's never
business
been
side.
his whole career though.
Yeah, but on the business side, we talking business now. That's a big issue. Because what niggas gotta understand is this is battle rap, it's entertainment, it's wrestling. At the end of the day, you have to sell a show. This is what it's about. When you talk about making the money, we all know, nigga. We all know, bro. Come on, bro. We all know you one of the greatest niggas to ever put a pen to a paper. That's not the issue. You feel me? Just come back with the money. Come back with the money. And what he did in the face off is what had everybody on the edge of their seat. Like, oh, it might be a different story tomorrow. You feel me?
That's what I thought though, MILLZ. I'm
day,
gonna keep it 100. I thought it was gonna be a different story.
Come on, bro. Like the whole world did. But my thing is this. Me knowing how this shit go, I knew off the rip. I stressed to him the whole time leading up to the battle, a month straight. Bro, we need this coin toss more than anything for the simple fact that I just want you to leave the last impression on the crowd. You feel me? Because it's going to be tough. You battling Sürf. You battling the show. You feel me? You know
his fan base.
What he
his
do.
Fan base.
Bro, we walked in the building. I went like this. 98% of the crowd did the same shit. As niggas in there showing the I stole this hoodies, gun title hoodies. We know what's going on. It's an uphill battle off the rip. Like it's nothing to play with. This shit gets spooky up here. Like so at least when the coin toss, because if you notice, when it play out for the people who didn't see it, and even for the people who watched it or was there, when JC lost the coin toss, he went first. His first round, he was talking to Sürf, and the crowd was loving him. His first round was for like
his best round.
The crowd was fucking with him. But now, when Sürf go, and he's so electrifying.
Yeah.
It's like nasty. And then on top of that, the way it is with certain battlers and the star power and all that, it's hard to get the crowd back on your side when a certain level of a nigga take that crowd away. You feel me? So now Sürf go first and he bug out. The crowd and Jay-Z go second in his first round. He's bugging. You feel me? Like now it's like, all right, it might look a little different when you going second now. You feel me? You leaving that last impression on the crowd. But at the end of the day, I know what Sürf gonna do at the end of the day. Every trip, I know what he gonna do. I know JC gonna come when he's doing. So that's why everything is this is all a learning experience. That's all it is. Like when you get that blood put in your mouth and you know, like, because you've been there before, but this is like we at your highest point right now. You feel me? Like with JC, this is like your highest point. Like you was there already when you was gonna get Lux and Sürf before. Well, mainly Lux. Remember, it was the Wiz Lux shit 2018, but I was locked up for that, so I couldn't really do the right thing to keep him on the right track.
Right, got
you. And tell him what to do and what not to do as far as battles and how to market yourself and all that. That's what it's about. Like, I was still keeping in touch with shit, but I can't do shit in jail. You feel me? Like, I got to get home and get in my bag. But at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. It's a learning experience. It's something he needed at the end of the day, because if you don't get that blood put in your mouth, then you sitting on a high horse and thinking you don't have to change anything. You feel me? You feeling like, yo, I'm good. What I'm doing is enough. And seeing the fans, I expected this from the fans. Oh, he switched it up. The same fans that been asking for him to switch it up, I expected them to be like, oh, he switched it up. He should have just stuck to his pen. Why he should have just stuck to his pen? If we being realistic, if he'd have stuck to his pen, it would have been the same results in the building, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's tough, bro. Like
is it more if you damn if you MILLZ? Is it more if you damn if you do, damn if you don't? If you're JC, is it one of those things?
Depending on the battler that he facing all the time, and like it's all I could say is it's Sürf, bro, because like and it's not just about Sürf. Like I'm gonna use Lux for example. Like it's something about aggressive niggas when they battle JC, like a Sürf, a Twerk. When you see it, it's aggressive niggas with star power is tough for JC because image come into play. All of this shit come into play with that. If you know what I'm saying, like this shit really do come into play. So it's tough for a nigga to just go on there and just like everybody know you for your pen. Now you gonna go there and you gonna do the same shit you've been doing. Now, boom. Remember he was saying like, yo, this something different. It's a different JC. He was saying this before the battle.
Right. He did say that, yes.
And
was that too much pressure by him saying that, you think?
Too much pressure, you say?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it was too much pressure because he said it in a sense like, I'm coming with a whole different approach to how I usually battle niggas. And this caliber of battler and battle for JC is something he wanted and something I felt like, nah, it's nothing wrong with your approach. Only thing that might have been a little different for me if he would have if he'd have made his first round his third round and his third round his first round, I feel like it would have been a little different because
educate me why you say that, please.
Because all right, you see how people saying like I'm almost 100% sure most of the niggas who like gun title fans and niggas who was in the building whatever, they didn't even hear his second and third round if we being realistic. I'm telling you from being right there and seeing what was going on, they not listen. Once that energy got taken, they didn't even listen for his second and third. Like no nigga in it like this. I'm telling you, he was his second round. He was in his bag. I'm telling you, all three of his rounds he was in his bag. But again, when you in that building on the spot and a nigga take that crowd away from you, a nigga with that type of star power, it's tough to get it back.
Well, let me ask you this, because a lot of conversation, MILLZ, has been about JC's pace. His pace, that's all I've been hearing for the last couple of days. Pace. When he's rapping against Sürf, it's more like a slow pace, and Sürf is coming at you like that. Is that a fair assessment in your opinion?
Honestly, bro, he wasn't. This is what I'm saying. If you watch his first round versus Swamp, right? And then you watch his 3 rounds, because Swamp was the last battle before that. So if you watch his first round with Swamp, or the Swamp battle period, and then you watch the Sürf battle, it was 2 completely different paces. He was rapping at a much quicker rate, but this is what I tell you when I say niggas not listening for that when niggas know who they coming to see. You feel me? So if a nigga coming to see, yo, we want to hear JC, but at the end of the day, you know, people look at JC like, oh, he's a pen. Most pens they look at like they boring for the most part. You feel me? If you're not trolling and promoting yourself, this is why I say on the business side, promoting becomes so big for your brand, for the whole battle rap as a whole. Like, you have to promote yourself to get the fans to feel like let's use Daylight for instance, right? Daylight don't perform. Daylight not no super moving around nigga and
No,
all
he's
that.
not. No.
But he trolled and he trolled, and we already knew his pen was elite. But he trolled and then he marketed himself, and he markets his brand to a high level. So now it's like when Daylight rapping, he marketed himself to a point where his star power is up there like that. You feel me? Star power comes from how you market your brand, like how you put your shit together, how you make fans look at you outside of when you on the stage. You feel me? All this shit count.
Right.
Like,
is the culture making a big thing about the Mary shirt and the buffs? Are they making a big? Is that just like a jokey joke thing, or people say?
I think it's more.
We never seen JC rock designer before.
Huh? Yeah, you know how it is. Niggas first time seeing him really dressed like that, like
right.
And come on, you for the most part, most of the niggas I seen talking about it is dirty niggas anyway. So it ain't like I'm gonna sit here and be like, I ain't gonna let no dirty nigga with no swag sit here and tell me that a nigga pulling up and that and it ain't even like niggas. You know, niggas want to do the most. Oh, the sweater was a little bigger and all that. But you know how I go. That part I never was worried about. Like, that nigga had a $7,000 fit on. Like, these niggas can't tell him nothing. Like. But anyway, though. Besides that,
well, does personals? Do you feel personals work against Sürf?
I feel like it really depends on who it is that Sürf in front of.
All right.
That's where star power comes into play.
Right.
So it's like, all right. This is what I'm saying. You see how everybody like a lot of niggas saying like, oh, he shouldn't have angled against Sürf, right?
I hear that.
A lot of niggas. JC first round was so crazy and the crowd was fucking him so much, and that was the only round. Listen to me, that was the only round he angled the whole round.
Swear to God and all that. Yeah. Right. Okay.
He angled the whole round and the crowd was fucking with him, and then he lose the battle and niggas say he should have never angled. What the fuck?
That's what I asked you. Is it damn you do?
That's what I'm saying. It's contradiction at its highest. You heard?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you guys feel, do you and JC feel that was you got an 80% Sürf or even 90% Sürf? Because some people are saying that was a beatable Sürf, and how come JC didn't take advantage of a beatable Sürf? I got to be honest, I told Sürf this. His first one was phenomenal, but I do feel his second round was not that great. Him and JC, both their second rounds weren't that great to me.
No, but this is the thing. If you listen, you're going to see like that. This is why I keep bringing up star power to you, because once Sürf snatched that energy in the first, it's like, I'm 100% sure. I feel like, and if niggas really watch it and from an unbiased ear and just be like, we gonna block this crowd and we gonna listen, niggas is gonna say JC was better than him. But at the end of the day, I don't want that. Like, that don't help no situation. You feel me? That don't help no situation. Like, for nigga to after the fact. The whole point is to get you to have the same energy that you get on camera in this building. That's what it's about. Like, I don't think Sürf was bad. Sürf wasn't bad at all. But you know how it go, nigga. He won, so and you got to know the type of nigga Sürf is. Sürf is, he's cocky. He's gonna be on shit as he should. You feel me? That's how you're supposed to be. Like, so you get on that shit. You talk your shit. You supposed to do that. Like, you on your shit. When you was coming with 2 rounds, they didn't want to hear it. They was shitting on you. Get in your bag. That's why I told Suge, stay in your bag, because when the COVID era was here and it was these small rooms and y'all niggas wasn't thriving, niggas was shelving y'all. So soon as y'all not shelved no more, y'all got y'all back where y'all comfortable at. Take advantage and talk your shit. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like I said, JC needed this, and I told him that. I spoke to him today, and that's another thing. He gonna talk. He gonna do a spaces and all that. He lost his voice during the weekend and shit, so he just waiting for that shit to come back. But He definitely gonna do.
Is it fair now that people are questioning if JC could rock a big room, even though he battled DNA, he battled Nitty, of course, but people are questioning now, is JC just better for the small rooms compared to the large rooms? What do you feel about that?
This is the thing. All right. For example, you see what Mook did in the room against Rock, right?
Yes. Phenomenal. Yes.
You see what Daylight did with Rock, right?
Yes, phenomenal.
These
yes,
are all pin niggas, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You see what Chilla did to K-Shine. Before that battle, not a soul in the world had Chilla beating K-Shine, unless you really understood the vibes. You feel me?
Right.
So they're gonna that always been a narrative that pins are better in a small room. We understand that. But if it was a big room with 200 niggas in it, then that would be equivalent to being in a packed small room. You feel me? So my thing is, of course, the small room is gonna be better for niggas who write like that.
Right.
It's always gonna be like when you intricate with your pen and you have a great pen, the small room is always gonna be more suitable when it's a small crowd and everybody could lock in and listen to what you're saying. Going to these events for over 10 years on these big stages to small rooms, being in both environments, like we could look at history. The best battles, quality-wise, came out of small rooms. We could look at history. Quality-wise, we talking 6 rounds, battles. The best battles came out of small room. Maybe not the highest view. We obviously know that's going to come from the big stage.
Right.
But
the quality of the battle.
Quality of the battle?
Right.
Come on, bro. Out of the small room, you're going to get the best quality because you got a nice amount of people in the room that's listening. It's no gas when you get in that small room. That's why the COVID era, I told Smack every event, this shit was the best thing that happened to battle rap because a lot of people that's good on that stage got exposed in this small room. Right or wrong?
That was the conversation, though. That was the conversation. I ain't gonna hold you.
A lot of niggas got exposed, and who did the smartest thing? Sürf. I'ma wait until because he was one more away from niggas being like, nah, man.
After Lux at 40, right? After Lux at
40, they was like, they just really they wanted to be on something. Like, fuck that. We can't. Nah, we don't want to see Sürf, but him being who he is kept him and him being such a Sürf is a very smart battle rapper.
Very much, yes, he is. Yes, he
very
is.
Smart. Everything about his brand, that's my man. Like he knows this shit. He mastered it.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
It's other niggas that did too, but he really mastered this shit, bro. You feel me? And after coming off of the loss to 40, and when I say loss to 40, it's people that feel like, oh, Sürf beat 40 when they watched it back. But don't pick and choose who you want to give a win to live and then take it away when it drop on camera and don't want to do that for the next person. So we just gonna keep it what it is. You lost the battle. It was like the votes. You lost the votes. You lost the battle. It's cool. He even chalked it up as an L. So he took the loss to 40. He took the loss to Lux. What he did being smart like he is, nah, I'm not doing this small room shit. I'm gonna wait till the crowd come back. And that's not taken away from who you are as a battler. Some niggas is more comfortable in there and where they belong at. You feel me?
Right.
The stage is what I do. And some pin niggas might feel like pin niggas feel like, oh, I could get on the big stage and rock and roll. Cause look, B. Iron Solomon, DNA, Rum Nitty, those was all on the big stage. And JC is 4-0 in those battles. So to say a nigga can't do, but it's all about who your opponent is. You feel me?
Well, listen, let me ask you what. You've been in both rooms, right? And the conversation with JC, right? Can he write small room versus big stage room and everything like that? You and I just talking about battles that he had on stage and everything like that. Do you feel people say his material didn't quote unquote fit the criteria for a big stage? Or maybe like you said, maybe it's the person in front of you, right? I don't know.
No, 100% it's the person in front of you because, bro, we done sat here and watched all these legends and top tier niggas angle on these big stages for years. That been one of the biggest. That been one of the craziest, probably the top attribute in battle rap on the big stage forever. Like angling, niggas been angling. T-Top got what he got off of angling. Mook got what he got off of angling. These niggas, you feel where I'm coming from?
Right.
Legendary niggas, top tier niggas, the angling on a big stage always been big. Like so when JC do it, you know, some people don't, people don't want to keep it a buck. Like it's JC, so they're gonna look at it like he stepped out of his comfort zone. But in all reality, his rounds was really very well written rounds and very direct. For niggas to say he never direct, his rounds could be used for anybody. He ain't been hearing that forever.
For his whole damn his half his
Come
career.
on, bro. Yo, his pen is fire, but he could say that shit to anybody. So when a nigga get direct and start wilding, cause Sürf in front of him, but why niggas ain't say that when he was battling Nitty and all these niggas though? I don't understand that. Why? Cause they star power ain't what Sürf is. This is why.
Answer me this, because I'm watching from the crib. You're in the building, right? And I'm not gonna ask you to show the crowd at all, but was that Charlotte crowd? Was it really rough in the building compared to how we watching it from the crib?
Yeah, it was rough, but I'm not gonna lie. I always felt like, it was tough in there. Like, come on, bro. They booed the nigga for saying they booed the nigga Rock for talking about raccoons, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's real. Come on, bro.
Rock gotta know better than that. We'll get into it. Rock gotta know better than that. Okay.
No, but I'm saying, and then let's be real. They booed Swamp in the building.
Yeah, they booed Swamp also at the crib.
Like, but this is what I'm saying. Like, a crowd's a crowd. My thing is this: like, you got certain places that be known for having tough crowds. Like, Atlanta always been a tough crowd. Philly probably always been the worst crowd as far as tough has been Philly, Atlanta. And honestly, I done seen niggas say that about New York when it was in New York all the time too. But I feel like in New York it was a little more, they at least give a nigga a chance. Like certain places, I don't know. It's like as far as I know, like Houston always been an amazing crowd.
Everybody loves Houston. Everyone loves Houston.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Houston always been an amazing crowd. Orlando had an amazing crowd. Tampa had an amazing crowd. These is crowds that they ain't go to for big rooms, but they've been in small rooms. I've seen like great crowds in these rooms. You feel me? Like even Chicago, to be honest, I always like Chicago crowds too. When they used to have a big stage like Guerrilla Warfare and all that. Shout out to them. So certain states like Cali, the Drake car last year, the crowd was like, it was
not a real battle rap crowd.
No, it was a bad. No, the only time it wasn't a real battle rap
crowd. Total slaughter.
Was Total Slaughter. That was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life, bro.
Oh man.
No funny shit. I walked in the building. I'm like, get the fuck out of it. It was real. I'm like no funny shit. I'm seeing all type of Chinese people that I ain't never seen, no battle groups, nothing.
Hey.
And I'm just looking like all type of weird looking people, and I'm like, they think they about to see Eminem tonight. That's what was going on. Niggas was coming out hoping M make a guest appearance or something. Nah, this ain't that. Like,
let me ask you. Go back to the battle right quick. Somebody said that they wish. One of my Midwest brothers hit me on Twitter. He was like, I wish guys like Quest McCody, Calico, and a bunch of other Midwest brothers stood behind JC during the battle. How much does that make a big difference in a battle if those brothers are behind it? Does that really make a big difference? Because you got gun titles.
Honestly, knowing how battle rap is on the stages, I'm not gonna say it make a big difference, but it always looks better. You feel me? Like, because when you see certain niggas, like when Sürf come out, his niggas gonna be there. I mean, and his niggas that's not battle rap related, and then he gonna have gun titles, and people don't understand. Like, he gonna have Jersey behind him. He gonna have Jersey behind him too. Like, if Sürf battling and Oz not battling or something, Oz is gonna be behind Sürf. Suge not battling, he's gonna be behind Sürf. You feel me? So I never understood that. Like, I always said that, like, I feel like, all right, JCEFB, not that he really needed, but it always looks better. You feel me? It just looks better. You don't want one nigga's side going crazy, because they making regular shit look retarded. And then this side, a nigga saying crazy shit, but it ain't really a bunch of gas behind him where it's like, so, you know, everything is what it is. JC never really was that deep into caring about that shit. Like, like, yo, we don't need 100 niggas behind us, but bro, it always looked better as far as like how I feel like it always looked better, like when niggas is you feel me? When
does this loss hurt the Cody talk with JC? How much? Because I think he was on.
Absolutely not. I told niggas yesterday, I said, I'm gonna be real. I feel like he was so far ahead of everybody before this battle that the loss I don't even, like, honestly, bro, I still got him number one.
Over
and
Swamp?
I do. Yeah, because just like niggas was saying yesterday, because I was debating with Cola, and he's saying like, "Oh, we can't put Suge over," because they were saying they felt like JC was still one, but like barely, and they was like, "We can't," because I said I had JC, Suge, and Swamp. I said you could do 2 and 3, Suge and Swamp, how you want to do it, but that's how I had it at the moment. You feel me? Because Bill Collector ain't really been battling heavy after he won, and then his only battle, like Sean got the best of him, so. You feel me? That kind of hurt you, but
respectfully, I got Swamp right now.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I
Like,
got Swamp, Suge, JC right now,
and I'm not mad at that. But the only I'm gonna debate it, but I'm not mad at it.
Right, I got you.
I'm gonna just tell you why I feel differently is because
talk to me, of course.
Champion of the Year is a whole year thing,
right?
So let's start with Suge, right? Because Suge been in his bag. And they say with Champion of the Year, you got to talk about the level of competition and all that.
Yes.
The wins, obviously. Now, Suge first half of this year wasn't good.
Opponents wise, you mean?
No, him wise, like battle wise, like
Miss Miami early, right? And a couple
no,
one-rounders.
That wasn't really early. That was right before the tournament. But I'm saying, think about it. He was on he had to Miss Miami. That was good. He lost to Swamp in the first round.
Yes.
And we could go before when was King versus Queens was that was definitely in the summer. So I want to say I will have to go back.
You better write somebody said I do remember that. Why is that battle not hitting me right now? I don't remember that battle vaguely.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I remember the battle. I remember hearing of it. But from what I heard, what I remember from that, I remember that people said Ryder got Suge in that battle. You feel me? So, and then think about it, like if we talk about, we gotta hold everybody to the same standard. All right, Drug stumbles, chest, right? Drug stumbles, chest. 3-0'd all of them. If somebody want to say 2 on the stumbles, whatever. But for the most part, he looking like 90 in his last 3. You feel me? Chess is the only name that really stands out. Not taking nothing away from stumbles and drugs,
right?
But they not standout names where it's like, yo, nah. You feel me? Like, all right, is drugs or stumbles a higher name a bigger name than Sharon?
No, respectfully, no.
Okay. What about Real Sick? You would put Real Sick over them too, as far as name, like ranking wise and all.
Well, Real Sick beat Stumbles now. Remember that now. So yeah, I would have that. You know what I mean?
Okay, JC beat him too this year.
Right.
Real Sick.
Right.
All right.
Right.
No, I'm saying all right. You wouldn't put Miss Miami over C3 nowhere in life.
Respectfully, no.
This is my point, bro. And we talking about the people, and it's not taking nothing away from Sugar, because I was just on the phone with him today, and I told him I feel like he's second personally. But you gotta remember, Champion of the Year is a whole year thing. It don't start from when you get hot.
Like, no. Whole year.
And we talk about a nigga who was 15-0, and he not just battling bozo niggas. Like, he might have had a 1 or 2 niggas in his 15-0 run where it was like, all right, they not gonna count too much toward his campaign. But everybody else, like, these is really real quality names. Like, these ain't
name off some names for the people that might not know, Mills. If you can name off some names for us.
You said that you might not know.
That the public might not know in the bottom here. The tournament, of course.
King Jables. You feel me? He battled King Jables, who is somebody on iBattle, but you know iBattle. You know how most of the fans is.
Sean, Lex Luthor's my guy though. Lex Luthor's my guy though. Go ahead.
No, 100%. Lex Luthor my guy. But I'm saying like that would. I'm just using King Jables as an example. You're not gonna. All right. What's this other dude name? Ray, the dude he battled in we battled him in the Midwest. I think he battled him in Michigan. Battled him on some Michigan league. The dude Ray killed him. But these are people that niggas not gonna say, yo, he killed King Jables, he killed Ray. These are not people they're gonna bring up when you debating it.
Reputable names, so to speak, right?
You feel me? So let's just say we going based off Sharon, Real Sick, Head Ice, Overhead, Sheet happens, Swamp, and then Sürf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Swamp coming off a beat and Rum Nitty and Fonz.
Mm-hmm.
And Suge.
Mm-hmm.
And JC beat him. So I could never put you over him this year. That's quiet. Only way I could, respectfully though. Like, how I'm gonna do that? And then, all right, let's go to we already know what Suge, who like, and O-Red, one of the best O-Reds we've seen in years when he battled JC. Because remember, before the JC battle, people were shitting on Red.
Yeah, Red was looking
That's
shaky,
one of the best
baby.
O-Reds we've seen
Red.
in a while.
Red was shaky, baby. Yeah, you shaky, baby. Yeah.
One of the best head ices we've seen in a while against JC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sheed was very good against JC.
I like Sheed a lot. Yeah, she get busy.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Swamp wasn't even bad. Like, Swamp was good too.
Debatable battle. I know you don't want to hear that, Mills, but that's a debatable
No.
Listen,
Listen,
it was Swamp.
regardless to what I feel, I'm not about to be one
JC
of the
won. Right.
You can't feel the way I feel. You got to feel the way I feel. I'm never going to tell a nigga that. Like,
Right.
I don't feel like it's debatable, but a nigga tell me it's debatable, I'm not going to see you bugging. It's
Right.
Cool. I feel like that's cool. Because Swamp had the room, but look, it be shit like that makes judges important when you talk about formidable judges that's going to listen and block out the crowd. We don't care about the crowd. Let's listen to what niggas are saying, and we going to judge these rounds how we hearing them.
Okay.
Because if Swamp wins, if they was judging by the crowd, Swamp would have won.
When
if they judging by the crowd, she might have won.
When Lux says JC learned something, I saw Lux on an interview say JC learned something tonight, right? Does that make you and JC look at it like okay, now Lux was there in the building, he's probably taking notes and scouting and everything like that, right? And then he lose and JC lost the battle. Do you think now Lux will front now and not want to do the battle now?
Nah, I talked to Lux right after the battle.
Okay.
I was chopping it up with him. I'm like, yo, how you feeling like as far as the battle? Because I'm pushing for that battle, you feel me? Like, even if I gotta come out of pocket, like that always been my number one dream battle forever.
Wow.
Like, Lux and JC, because before any of these niggas, when I was fucking with battle rap from the DVD days, it was always Lux for me. Like, I always been a 10 nigga, so it was always Lux. So Lux and JC has always been like my dream battle personally, and I know it's gonna cost a bag, but that's something that I feel like I want in a small room where they're gonna appreciate it, man. You feel me? So when I talked to Lux, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I still want the battle for other reasons. Like I want the pen clash because he respect JC Penn, so he want the pen clash. But it was never like that happening this year was never gonna happen. On the simple fact that it's a lot going on with the Daylight and Lux shit right now. So the Lux battle is always in my mind for next year anyway. So that don't worry, that give you time to really knock Verb head off real quick. You feel me?
Is that gonna happen though? JC and Verb, think?
Absolutely, why not?
That's a grudge match. That's a grudge match.
It gotta happen. It gotta happen. It gotta happen because that's like me personally. I feel like that's such easy get back for JC. Like great name. No, being real, great name on your resume, and a win-win for you because not saying anything can happen in this battle rap, but and I know for some reason like nigga could be trash 10 straight battles, but a nigga stand in front of JC and write the best shit of his life, and just cause JC 5'5" is gonna look better. But like you see Verb last battle, like you see Verb just as a surprise battle.
Hollow, yeah.
And niggas, this is what happens when you're such a star in people's eyes, or niggas hold you to who you used to be, that anytime you come out on the stage, niggas gonna be happy to see you until you start rapping. Like keep it a buck. Niggas say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Verb did alright. This is what niggas saying. Yo, Verb did alright. Niggas so happy to see him do okay and lose the battle still.
That's my GOAT, Mills. Don't do that. That's my GOAT, Mills.
Nah, he's a GOAT. Without a doubt, he's a GOAT. Like, I'm never gonna take away what he did for battle rap. But in the building, niggas mad happy. Yo, Verb did alright. It's you so happy that he did okay and lost. That's the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. Hollow crunch that boy.
Yo, Mills, you gotta chill out.
Yo, bro, we gotta keep it a buck, bro. We gotta keep it a buck, bro. If we don't keep it a buck, like I don't know, like these niggas gotta learn how to take constructive criticism and be okay with it, bro. Like
right.
everybody know, like that's like if I tell my boy Big T, like these niggas, I fuck with these niggas, like, yo, bro, you ain't been it in a while, like you gonna get mad at me because I'm keeping it real. Like you gotta tell your man, like let them know like what's going on, so they don't think I could keep coming like this and shit just gonna be okay, bro. That's not how this shit work, bro.
Mills, what made you decide to be a manager, King?
Niggas been asking me to, yo, so many people was asking me for years to manage them and shit, but I always thought it was a good thing because I know, like, from a marketing aspect, my whole thing was to get niggas who, remember, it's all about, I'm not here to manage a nigga like, yo, Sürf, let me be a manager, like, a nigga who already situated. Like, I'm trying to get the niggas who not situated in a position to be situated, you feel me?
Okay,
so
got you.
That's what it's about. Like, I want niggas who I know is nice and just been getting shitted on forever. Like,
are you grabbing more clients?
Huh?
Are you grabbing more clients?
Yeah. I manage Ish from We Go Hard.
Okay.
I manage the Daffy Green.
Oh, okay. We're talking about Daffy Green. All right.
Yeah. I got, it's a couple people. Fetty.
Fetty, okay.
Yeah, it's a few. Shastaffa from Chicago. Showstopper from Milwaukee.
Okay, so you got some names under your belt though. How long you been managing though?
I've been managing about since 2020.
Okay. What's next for JC?
I mean, it's some talks about a card coming up, but I told them, like, after the way that the outcome of the Sürf battle, he can't afford to take that battle right now. That's not the name I'm looking at right now. Like, you feel me?
Which name, Lux?
Huh?
Which name you talking about, Mills?
I don't know if it was Lux. We taking that yesterday.
No, when name you said you're not taking that name. You said, pardon me. Which name you talking about?
No, I'm saying a name. Somebody called me with a name.
Okay, got you. Pardon.
For a card that they want to put together, and I was telling them, like, after the outcome of the Sürf battle, we can't really.
Okay.
JC can't take that battle right now, and I'm all for him doing the battle to help somebody brand and help them get their mind right and get out there. But right now, not the time. It's crunch time, end of the year. Like, you got to take that last battle that matter and seal that champion of the year. You can't really play around, because think about it. All right, general consensus is Sürf just beat JC, right? So now let's say we see JC on the card a month from now against somebody that a lot of people don't know, or somebody that's not somebody. It's gonna look bad. Like, you niggas gotta know. I tell them, you gotta know how to move after a loss. People don't know how to move. People be so scared of the criticism and the backlash and all that shit. You gotta understand, nobody is exempt from this shit in battle rap. When Sürf lost them 2 battles, niggas was letting him have it too. When niggas lose, niggas is gonna let you have it at the end of the day. So you can't just taking a no name or a smaller name is like, nah, bro, not right now. Especially a nice small name. A nice small name is high risk, low reward. You don't want to go in there and have a debatable with a nigga that's a low name nigga, like a low profile nigga, and then it's like, yo, he just had a debatable. Damn, you know how the way battle rap is, you don't want to do that. Like, knowing how the politics work and this shit, you don't want to do that. Like, I'm all for him giving that shot later down the line, but it's much more bigger things right now. It's shit that's that, like, no moves that like, shit is real right now.
I find it interesting though, Mills. You talk about a lot of niggas don't know how to move after a loss. You really hear people talk about how to move after a loss.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10 people will take a loss on a big stage and go into hiding.
We've seen it, right, Mills?
We've seen it for years.
Through the years, right?
We've seen it for years.
Yeah, a whole decade, my guy. Yeah.
A nigga get his head knocked off, and there's so many ways to bounce back from that shit, but niggas will go like this, right in the cut. And niggas be so used to, yo, I'm gonna fall back for a year or fall back for 8 months, and they're gonna be asking for me. Nigga, no, go talk shit to another nigga and get ready for this next bag. Like, don't niggas be like in a cut, like, come on, bro. Nah, like that's not how you, cause when you sit out for 6 months, 8 months after you take a big loss, that shit look like it really hurt you. Like, so
Probably
don't
did
do
though,
that.
Mills. It probably did hurt though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but when you manage the right way and when you got the right people in your corner,
right.
you will understand. Like, nigga, take that on the chin. Everybody take losses. It's not an undefeated nigga in battle rap.
I've been saying that for years. Nobody's
It's not an
undefeated.
nigga in battle rap.
Nobody.
Like, everybody takes losses. It happens. Niggas got to take losses. Like, and it's a, obviously no loss is good, but you learn from a loss. You feel me? You learn from a loss more than you learn from a win. You don't really learn much from a win. You feel good about yourself and you keep it pushing. From a loss, you got to sit back. You got to watch the game tapes. You got to realize, like, all right, we got to get some shit going. We got to change this up for the next battle. We got to change this up for the next promotion. Like, so.
How's he doing though?
He good. He good. I told you he just lost his voice. So I was talking to him today. He been ready to come out. Yeah, just, you know what's going on, man. It's battle rap, man. Come deal with the wrath. Want you, talk your shit, and just, it's all about what you make of your loss. That's what this shit is about. What you make of it and how you bounce back. That's what it's about, bro.
Can Danny Myers
all
be
that
Sürf?
Sitting in the cut. Like, huh?
Can Danny Myers be Sürf?
See, Danny, this is the thing. How and me speaking right now is coming from not me personally. It's coming from a fan and looking at and hearing how the fans been talking about certain people throughout the year. You feel me? Like, it depends on where it's at. That's one.
Location, okay.
Location matters. Stage matters. Danny could rock a big stage because he got that energy and that vocal projection and all that, but Danny come off as corny to a lot of people. So that hurts. That don't help you when you going against a nigga that niggas fuck with and niggas jacking away, a nigga bopping and all that. You feel me? So coming off as a corny, like I always say this, like if Danny material be so good and his everything, like he got the energy. If he just tweaked it a little to stop in the little corny she do, like the yelling and all that shit helps a lot with how niggas view you. You feel me? Like if Danny just said, like he said a crazy bar and just like it's so much, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm ready.
Because let me ask you a question. You're in the building, right? When Sürf is rapping in his first round, right? And I know this might be minute or whatever, but it takes time to take off his sweater. Then he goes to white tee Sürf. How much that play in the oohs and ahs and him finishing off his round where the people give him the round based off little stuff like that?
Niggas gave him the round once he took his fucking hoodie off.
That shit is crazy.
Niggas say, yo, he took his hoodie off 4 bars in. Niggas gave him the round, and niggas straight forgot that they just lost their mind when JC was wilding for a whole 3.5. They said, fuck that.
Oh man,
he got the white t-shirt on, but that's what I say that's what I mean when I talk about star power.
Yeah,
shit like that matters. You don't look how smart Sürf is. Yo, JC, he in his head he could be like, yo, son wild in this first round. But when I go now, I could rap. And then once I take this shirt off and they see this white tee, I already know how they gonna go crazy and all. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta know battle rap IQ is so important in battle rap. The IQ, your market. That's why I say all this shit makes you have star power. When you have all of that shit combined into one, that's what makes you a star. And fucking look what Sürf did. Gun Titles meet and greet. Like, I'm gonna say look what Gun Titles did as a whole. Like, Gun Titles meet and greet. Shit like that is making niggas be like, yo, listen, now niggas who was on the 50-50, now that it's 70-30, I'm on Sürf favor right now. Like, you feel me? So this battle rap IQ shit is big, bro. And honestly, JC don't have low battle rap IQ. It's just JC, he deal with, like, he take care of so much outside of battle rap. That's why he one of them. He barely go to face-offs. He come do his job. That's what I say. He's very professional. He come do his job, and JC is on the first plane leaving back home. That's what I'm trying to get him to. Yo, bro, just chill, relax, because he takes care of a lot in Michigan. Like he take care of a lot of people out there. So my thing is just relax. Take it, bro. You don't have to do this. Don't have to be your life. Battle rap, meaning like you don't have to be on spaces for 24 hours. If you come out 3 times a week and talk your shit, you a whole different nigga in niggas' eyes. You feel me? Because every time you talk shit, they listen.
Yes.
So that's one thing. Nigga be like, he don't got no personality. That's not the fans bashing him. That's the fans wanting to see that from him. You feel me? Yo, we want same thing with like a nigga like Twerk. Niggas know Twerk on 100 is probably the best nigga we ever seen because he does something better than everybody in battle rap. You feel me? So it's like on 100, you know, it's like damn, but niggas bash the shit out of him when he choking, but really hoping that he stop choking. Niggas want him to stop choking. Niggas don't want chest throwing up in battles. Like they know who these niggas are and what they do. So they just really that's why it's all about how you take it. Because niggas are talking as much shit as they want. But if you announce Twerk versus K-Shine right now, the battle world goes crazy. You feel me? So it's all about how you move with this shit. That's what it's about. So I tell JC all the time, just take a breather, take a step back, and get this part of this game right. You got the actual part of it right. Just get this part. This is the money part right here. This is when you get this down pack, this is when you could sell tickets, you could sell a venue out without the rest of the card being shown. You feel me? Or announced.
But let me ask you, are we asking JC to be some, not quote unquote being somebody he's not, but he's been there so long.
But when you ready to get to a different type of check, you think outside the box, bro.
Got you, Mills.
It's simple. You have to think outside the box when you want to get money. Or if you're comfortable with making the check you making, then it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not coming here to say like I've been fucking with JC over 10 years now. You feel me? Niggas could go back to battles from 2012, 2013 and see me right behind JC. But my thing is, I'm not. First of all, you my man's nigga. Like, and I'm not managing you for you to be the same nigga that you been your whole career.
Got you. Growth. Got you.
Be yourself, but learn other shit to add to who you are. Like, once you add character means a lot, bro.
In this culture?
This is what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Just talk shit. Bro, when JC said, yo, I want only 4 niggas I want. Sürf, Lux, JC, Clips, and Verb. The world went crazy. Yo, JC, yo, I hope he stick to his hit list. You feel me? When JC talks shit, it makes them happy because they don't see that from him.
Fam, he was going toe to toe with Sürf in the face off.
Come on, bro. Niggas don't do that, bro.
His gifted gab, his rebuttals was all crazy.
His rebuttals was crazy. He just did that to show niggas I could do that. But now that you show niggas how effortless you just did that with Sürf, why you don't add that to your bag?
Got you. All right.
Add that to your normal bag. Don't just wait. Add that to your normal bag. So now you come and you talking shit on Twitter. Nigga, you don't have to be on Twitter every day talking shit, bro. You don't see nigga might be on Twitter every day with certain niggas, but niggas not just sending shit. Come on Twitter, talk shit to the niggas you want to smoke, and then have your little entertainment argument with these niggas. Because this is battle rap, bro. It ain't going that far unless niggas start throwing the Frank around and all that. Niggas dying for shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, at least. In Brooklyn, niggas out of here for that. But I'm saying, like, once you start throwing the suck my dick and all that shit, that's when shit get bad. Like, just keep it battle rap, nigga. You could debate and have a very intense debate in battle rap without doing too much. You feel me?
Be extra. Wow.
Yeah, like you could have a debate. You trash, I smoke you. You could even playfully say you'll fuck a nigga up outside of that. You could say all that. But I'm saying, like, certain shit, you just don't go to that level. Like,
I agree.
You don't got to do all of that. You feel me? It's ways to debate and have intense debates and have the battle world like, yo, we want to see this now. You feel me? It's ways to do that and go up there, have a good battle, give each other a pound and spin.
Right.
do your
moving, right?
interview, do this. That's why I told him, like, after, regards to anything, win, lose, or draw, you're gonna do these interviews.
Mm.
Go see 15 Minutes of Fame right after this. Go see Hip Hop is Real.
Right,
Talk
right,
about what you have to
right,
talk about. Like, let them know how you feel. Like,
right.
don't just spin the block, because that's another thing niggas do. Niggas lose battles and don't want to interview.
I know so well about that, Mills.
Come on, bro. Come on.